Hey, what's up, guys? It's Shogun X, and this is.
Me.
Okay, so today we're gonna be doing a M3GAN review. You know, the movie M3GAN. Okay.
Wait, we're recording now?
Are you serious right now, bro? Like, are you serious right now?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we begin the plot summary, do you have anything to say, dude? One.
I like the concept.
Okay. Okay, let's get into the plot summary. You know, well, I guess before talking about the plot summary, well, this really didn't feel like a horror movie for me. Like, even though it's under the horror genre, like I wasn't I wasn't scared or anything. Okay, so let's get into the plot summary.
It's time for you to summarize.
Well, okay, so it's basically this kid's parents like die in a crash. And she has to live in her aunt's house, and but her aunt's like crazy busy. She has her own life. She's got her own work stuff to do. So she builds her a robot for companionship. She basically doesn't do any parenting or anything, and then just uses the robot to do that. That's the plot summary.
And this robot, M3GAN, goes a bit out of control.
Okay, so let's get into the characters. What do you feel about the characters in the story so far?
They're okay. Honestly, like what was that little girl's name? The main one who had temper tantrum problems.
I don't know. The only name I remember is M3GAN, and I think the aunt's name was Gemma.
Yeah, Gemma. Yeah, I think they're the most memorable characters. Honestly, the little girl character, I did not really connect to that, honestly.
I mean, yeah, she's like a little girl. I honestly feel bad for the poor girl. Like, she has such a sad life. Like, her parents die, and then like the only person in life that she loves, the doll, like turns out to be evil or gets more evil slowly as the story moves, as the doll gets more self-aware.
Yeah, but I didn't really find her character that interesting, honestly. Like, other than her characters, her parents dying, I didn't know what else to say about her. Like, all I know is she's a girl who went through a lot, and now she likes this doll.
Let's talk about M3GAN. What do you think about M3GAN?
She's definitely the highlight of the movie. I don't know if I really like her or dislike her, but she's definitely the part, like, I can never say I was bored throughout this movie. Like, most of the movie, like, it's not even really horror-based. It's, like, only some parts are really kind of horror.
Yeah, when she walks on all fours.
Yeah.
That was funny. I also love the part where she dances. I like the little bits of humor they have in the middle. Also on M3GAN, I think she had an interesting design. Like, it's not your typical scary doll type design that you have in all like horror movies. I feel like that gave her character like more depth compared to like Chucky or Annabelle, I guess. Also, her aunt's not the greatest guardian at all. Like, she does not know how to. I mean, you can't really blame her. She has no experience herself. But you know what? Honestly, if I was the aunt, I would probably just put her up for adoption.
Yeah. Honestly, why would you give this thing superhuman strength? Why would you just take this work project with your dog?
Yeah, like that's like a little bit of a plot hole. Also, what do you think about that annoying guy in the forest?
Brendan?
Well, yeah.
He exists just to be the bully type character.
Yeah, like no one actually acts like that in real life. Like, even the bullies.
Yeah, I remember the part where, was he realistically about to, like, I don't want to say it on YouTube, but, I legit thought he was about to do it with the doll, like, he was about to, like...
No, I don't think so. I think he's too young for that. He was probably just, like, beating the doll up, I guess.
Honestly, even, like, I don't understand, like, he slaps the thing, like, just, like, alone, like, what bully, like, or jerk type person does this, like...
Yeah, like, no one's actually gonna go ahead and slap a doll. Also, it was kind of interesting how the doll didn't kill Brendan. Like, the Brendan actually ended up killing himself while running away from the doll.
I mean, yeah, it gets a little bit escalates more, like, with that ear pulling thing, I was like, uh-oh.
Also, what was the effect on the ear pulling? That looks so fake.
Yeah, that did look pretty bad.
It looked like they use the same material they used for the doll on Brendan's ear. Like, what? Also, I also feel bad for the dog. You know, you can't really blame him. He had a bad owner. That neighbor was so annoying. But apparently, Dude One has a different opinion on the dog.
Look, I'm a big tough guy. Dogs don't move me like me, so other than, yeah, they're cute, but who cares? I'm not shallow.
Damn,
You
Dude One.
can't get an emotional response out of me just because you kill someone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you are invested in the character, it helps.
Yeah, I like how Megan got like a bit more sadistic as it went on.
Oh yeah, I love how she slowly got like more self-aware and starts killing more people.
Yeah, they optimized her to become better and better. Just like, yeah, you know where this is going.
Yeah, and I feel like that's like optimizing yourself and always trying to be better. I think that's a human trait. Let's talk about the action in the movie itself.
Is there really much action?
The scenes where the doll like goes crazy and just starts beating people is fun. I don't think the doll like actually used her powers that much. She just like, you know how you said superhuman powers? I think she kind of used her brains. Like when she had to deal with the other two employees, right? That worked with the aunt.
Yeah, they should have just brought a shotgun with them. Just bam.
Yeah. Also, I like how she just like put the murder of the Asian guy on his assistant.
Right? Don't they have cameras in that company? Like
The elevator.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, the head of the company. Like, what do you think about that? The head of the company. That was her boss. I forgot his name.
Just a typical jerk type guy.
You know, yeah. Sometimes I find him funny. Sometimes he just so nonchalant, doesn't care.
I guess
yeah. What?
And the dance part, like.
Yeah. You know, it's nice that it's not your typical horror doll chasing scene. It's nice. Megan's definitely got some sass to her. She dances while like approaching her victims.
I guess the final third or the climax part is just like when she confronts Gemma and they start talking. That part was like the most entertaining.
Yeah, I like that. I also liked how she used her other robot to be Megan.
Yeah, Bruce. I like the payoff with him.
Yeah, Bruce. You know, well, I honestly thought he would be like a one and done. Bruce came back, you know, and I also like how the little girl got involved and started actually try to fight Megan. Imagine how hard it would be for the little girl to like kill I think in the movie they said it children, like kids attach themselves to someone like when their parents die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she basically killed her parents again. Well, not again, but like killed her parent. So what do you think about the themes in this movie so far? Wait, hold on. Before we're talking about the themes, I liked how she calls a little girl like an ungrateful bitch or something.
Oh yeah, that part was so funny. Like,
yeah.
No, I think there were some parts that try to be were just unintentional. Like I remember where she kills Brandon and then she starts singing Titanium to her. I'm just like, what? And then I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah, there's definitely bits of humor in there. Let's talk about the themes of the movie so far. For you, what's like one of the major themes for you so far? Well, not so far, but like the movie's done.
Loss and attachments.
Yeah, well, the one I got was like technology can replace human social interactions. I think that was like the main one they were going for. Also, I noticed something that I think Megan said. Megan was like, humans sacrifice people daily. And then I don't know when Megan said that. I don't know if it was when she was talking about the dog or she was like, humans can sacrifice people, but when humans get sacrificed, that's a different story. Some philosophical stuff there to think about. Yeah, you want to talk about the themes more, or we want to talk about the movie's ending?
Themes. Honestly, I don't think I have nothing really to say about certain themes. Like, I guess it's like sometimes I feel like I'm watching it kind of reminds me of that one Black Mirror episode, but not terrible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's talk about the ending. Well, the ending's like a typical horror movie ending, right? Always leaves room for part 2.
Oh yeah, but honestly, I guess one thing to say about the thing, I guess it's not that deep, really. It's just kind of there, like, oh, don't let your kids get too attached to something, or be a
Yeah,
better parent. It's not really much left to the debate here.
Okay. So, anything your thoughts on the movie's ending?
It's can't wait for the sequel.
See, I don't care about any sequel for the movie. What else could they do? Huh?
I actually want to see a sequel, like, with Amy all grown up, and, like, she comes back, like, and she's like, "You ungrateful bitch! I'm back now. I'm gonna teach you should have respected me." Actually, that could be more interesting now, because, like, she only lived to protect the child, but now, like, if she's back, like, it'll question, like, what's her existence now? Like, why bother?
Yeah, that could be interesting. So what would you rate this movie out of 10?
I don't know. Objective than objective.
What?
I mean, it's more of a subjective experience for me than.
Yeah, I mean, what's your subjective rating out of 10?
I think there's 6 or 7.
So let's go 6.5. I'll probably rate this movie a 7. So we got the average rating of 6.75. That's what Megan gets from us.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe.